Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. This is Amy. Today we are flipping through and using some of the new kellofaplan sticker books. These release tomorrow, July 10th. I'll list all the details down below, including my affiliate link. So thanks so much for using that link if you choose to shop. She has 2 sticker books coming out, as well as some stuff for your disc-bound planners. So make sure you take a look at all of that if you do use a disc-bound planner. All right, so we have a happy birthday sticker book as well as Planning a Life I Love Volume 3. I always love these because they're all things planners and washi tapes and pens and everything you might need in your daily planning life, but in sticker form, and it's super fun. So let's take a look at both of these. We'll look at Happy Birthday first and then Planning a Life I Love. And this one's a little thinner than that. So let's see, how many pages are each of these? This one's 30 sheets, this one's 40 sheets. All right, so we're gonna take a look at Happy Birthday first. She always has a page of coordinating boxes, then along with the stickers for that sticker book. And as you can already see, we have some fairly symmetrical items, so they will be great for Dutch doors. See, these are pretty good. The candles are not touching, so you could cut them down the middle and adjust them as needed to make it perfect. All right, we've got some numbers and presents, and these aren't perfectly symmetrical, but they're rectangular with a bow, so you could do things with them. All right, we've got more box stickers and then a different design and color scheme. And again, you can see those mirror images on some of them. So you can see the pattern boxes, then new design. So all sorts of just different birthday themes. Oh, this one's cute. Look at the little floral balloon. That's fun. Right here's bright. Oh, and then just a whole bunch of cakes. Kind of more purples. And with some more glam stuff like the high heels and the makeup and stuff. And these are symmetrical. These would do the trick for you with your Dutch doors. Oh, look at these monthly box stickers with all the little decorations on them. Those are cute. All right, then this is for like decorating your own cake. So you've got your cake, you've got your numbers, you've got these candles, your little sparklers. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Okay, then we've just got the numbers here. And some birthday balloons in various colors. Always a good one. And then some like planning words that you might need. Party prep, birthday plans, order cake, party favors, and so on. And then a few quotes. Very cute. Okay, so that is great for birthday stuff. And then this one is all things planner love. So let's take a look. And again, we got boxes and that coordinate with the stickers. All right, so we can already see these you could use pretty well together. Again, you can cut it down the middle because they're not attached, so you can kind of put where you need them to be or separate them if you want to. These are gonna work well together. And then a lot of things have similar shapes, even if they're not mirror imaged. So like these two, you could use together, even though they're not mirror images of each other. This corner here is similarly sized to that corner. So if you're looking at that kind of stuff, that helps with your Dutch doors. And then of course, like this is the same kind of shape right there. So like all of that you can use together in your Dutch doors. So when you're considering sticker books, look at all those things. These ones are cute, just very, very doodly. That is so fun. Okay. We've got this one, which is more of a neutral theme. So it's 1-page boxes and 2 pages stickers per theme. So there are a lot of themes in this book. Right, this one, we just have a page of boxes and then Ah, I see. Okay, so this is those brights and then more of the purpley blues, and then here's the whole color of the rainbow. So 2 pages of boxes to go with this one. This would be really easy for Dutch doors, y'all. Look at these. Yeah, that would be really easy for Dutch doors. All right. These are so cute. Which one do I want to use, y'all? Oh, I love this one with the spines and the little clutch there. I have some simply gilded things that look like this. All right, another neutral one, and these do have the hands facing different directions, so you'll be able to use that in a Dutch door. These are the same size. Super cute. These are not mirror images, but would work pretty well. The Santa Christmas planner one, that is really cute. That's really cute. Okay. This one's all pinks and purples. And then we have some stickers, planner release, National Sticker Day planner sale, kellofaplan release, of course. And then a whole bunch of planning stickers. In all of these, like with the cursive calligraphy, I think is kellofaplan Heather's own handwriting. All right, so that is everything in that book. I think we're going to do a spread using these in one of my research and development notebooks. Those are notebooks that I use to decorate and play with, but then I don't actually write in for my personal daily journal. The only one that I've completed so far, I did a giveaway and sent it off to whoever won it. So just know that that is what we do with it. So I just do it to decorate it and play with it, and then eventually I'll give another away. I just noticed I'm not wearing my ring. Someone's probably already commented on that. Summer hot. Sometimes it's nice to give my finger a rest and not wear it. So that's what we're doing. Forgot to put it back on. I had it off overnight. All right, so this one is a Live Love Posh notebook, and we've used it just a few times. You can see there's not very much filled out yet, but maybe we'll work on this one soon to get further into it. But here are the things that we've created so far with it. That was one spread. And then here was another that was like an autumn to winter kind of thing. Then here was one with some little windows. That was really fun. And so now we are here. All right, I need a little clippy. I have too much stuff everywhere this week, but here we go. All right, I think I do kind of want to use these ones because it would be really easy. The other option I was thinking about was these ones with the really doodly stuff, because we have 2 different sets of doodle things, so we could get more pages out of it perhaps, because they're not the same color scheme, but they both kind of have the turquoise in it. This pink is a little different than that pink, but I think close enough. So let me think. Because this would be super easy. We could do a page of pens. We could do a page of planners and not a full page of washi tapes probably. I think we've got to go with this one because I want to make more. I want to make more pages if I can. Okay. So here we go. We're just going to start somewhere and work our way down. And as we do this, I'll talk about like what I'm looking at while we do this. Okay. So first, we have 4 of these. So we're going to use them on this one, and I'm going to start here. And then square things are very easy. You can see it's like almost the same size as that one. This one's a little smaller than that sticker sheet though. So we're going to go with the sticker sheet first, so we know we cut it, you know, to the right size. All right, then these two look very similar other than this side of it. This one again is a little bigger, so I'm going to go with that one first. We've got a lot of purple here. We're going to put something in between. How about one of these pens to just change up the colors on the page? And we'll do it this way. And then we'll put this one down. So I'm just making a kind of zigzag little thing here. Oh, we've got even more pens over here. Okay, so let's just go ahead and use this one then. And that's as far as we need to go on this one. And we'll get the back side done next, so we make sure we use the stickers that need to be used on the back side. Okay, so as always, I'm using my gyro cut. You can use scissors. You can use an X-Acto knife or other straight cutting tool. I like ones that rotate. This one in particular does have a learning curve, so you have to practice with it, but I love it. Okay, there we go with that, and we are going to do the matching stickers. So there's that one. Then we had the sticker sheet, so we're going to use the piece of paper, and it's a little bit smaller than the sticker sheet, but it still works very well. They don't need to be 100% exact. Now this one is going to be a little bit different because if we were to get the pokey part sticking out, it wouldn't quite line up, but where that comes out, I think it does decently. Good enough. Again, it never has to be 100% perfect. We're just trying to like make it follow the shape. And this planner is going to be upside down so that it can fit. All right. And then the very last one here is the highlighter, and it works pretty perfectly. All right, so we're going to go ahead and trim this, and we're going to go to the other sticker theme because I want to make sure they're going mismatched, like one and then the other and back and forth, so that it kind of is more cohesive. So here we go with this one. It's a slightly different line weight, but I think the images do go fairly well together. So what I'm looking at right now is like this and this look like they're pretty close in size. These match. Looking at the next page to see what we've got back and forth, these would match. We've got a washi tape and a washi tape. They're the same, but if you get the circle side, then it will still work. So we're just going to go with it. Do I have 2 books? No, but I have 2 of these. Let's just see how these sizes work. They look to be fairly similarly sized. So I am going to go ahead and lay this one down like this, and we'll try to make it work and we'll see what happens. All right, these are fairly similar. So we're going to go ahead with one of these as well and put it right there. We've got 2 pencils. So this one I kind of want sticking out like that. Maybe I might want to shift it a little. What about like that? Yeah, let's do it like that. We've got some heart glasses. Do we have anything else similar? No. Okay, here's a backpack. There's a backpack. They're a little different. There's the same one though, but they are not, they're not mirror images. So it's going to be not quite perfect, but I really think it'll do. So the entire time I'm looking to make sure that I'm covering up right where this line is so that we don't have a lot of white gaps once everything's cut and cascading page to page. I think that's kind of the most important thing when we're looking at these Dutch doors. They don't need to be perfect matches on how they line up with the cuts here, but covering this area, I always like to do. Okay, so that phone's gonna be with that. I'm just wondering, is this similarly sized to anything? It is similarly sized to that if that went sideways, but I would like to use this. That is similar to that, but that would be wrong side. Oh, it's similar size to the backpack. Let's use the backpack on the other page because I really want to use the paint palette. I just like it. Okay, and then another easy one to use would be a highlighter right here, and it does bring, you know, those together because they're both highlighters. So great. And we'll go ahead and cut this one too. I think we can easily get one more Dutch door in here and then have a nice big collage going on the back page. So we'll go back to the other stickers for the next Dutch door and then do the collage with the stickers that we're currently using. And I think that'll make it look really cohesive and nice. But as always, we need to do the back side first. Okay, that one I didn't cut through all the way. So just fix it up again. Okay, there's a few that I didn't quite cut through all the way, so I'm just going to fix that up. The little fluffy edges, as I call it. We want crisp cuts. There we go. All right, so the back side. Now this is not a mirror imaged one, but they're similarly shaped. So while it's not exact, it's gonna do pretty well. I put it a little lower than where it is just because of the way that it's shaped, and I'm just trimming off that white edge there. So we didn't cut off anything of note. It just comes closer to the edge on that spot, which is fine. All right, we've got our little pencil. Then the backpack, as you recall, also is not mirror imaged, but it's close enough that I think we'll be able to make it work. And if not, then we'll just sticker together some other things. But see, it does follow the shape mostly. It curves up sooner than the curve over here, but it still follows it pretty well. Right here we've got a phone. And instead of the paint palette, we had decided on the backpack. That was right. Had to think about that for a second. They're similar heights. And look, that works really well. Okay, and then a highlighter. Let's go ahead and use the highlighter with the lines because I think it's pretty cute. And there we go. It's going a tiny bit over the backpack with the white area, so I'm just gonna trim that off. All right. All right, so we have 2 done. We're gonna go back to these stickers and see if we can make another set of doors. Okay, so this one kind of matches that one. And so let's go with blue on the front instead of purple. And I want to put this one right here. And so it's going to be a little thing there. And of course, we will use some more highlighter because we've had highlighter on every single one now. We've got these 2. So again, since this one was so purple, I'm going to go with the pink. Let's face it this way. And I'm going to put it, I'm going to hold it for a second. I want it down here, but I want to see what fits in there first. We also have this one, which is a nice, fun, big sticker. And we have this. Just seeing what those are the same sized, but it wouldn't look good on the page like that because of the post-it note. So that is basically the same size. And then I think we could fit something else in. Oh, wait, this is the same size because this is going to be here. I think we could fit something else in there. We're going to use this on the back side, and we're going to use this one right here because it's really cute, which does cut out using that there. So I'm just going to put this one back on the page, and instead, just something tiny there. We'll go ahead and use this because we can use the other half of it or another tiny bit of it right there on the other side. Up here. Okay. We could do this one and then have one of these on the back side upside down, and that would get the cute like layered bit on it. But it is then 2 notebooks together, so that would work if we do it up like that. But I'd want it to be more over. I don't know that I want to do that. Okay. Peeling it up, trying to save the sticker. I changed my mind. And we'll put it back. Okay. So instead, we can use a pen. I also like this. And that is similar size to the notebooks as well if we wanted to do something else there. Okay, so we've got that. And then we can just do like a little pen tip to fill that gap. That will work great. There's a lot sticking off here and we might reuse parts of these, so I'm going to trim them right now so we don't mess them up. And just stick them to the side. Oh, this is so cute. Who doesn't love a good planner theme? At least for those of us that use planners and decorate our planners. Like one of the most classic themes you could go with in your planner or journal or whatever. Okay. There we are. Okay, so let's just do the ones that we know first, which this is one, and it just fits pretty perfectly on this side. And then we've got another highlighter. And that one is not, oh no, it does. I just had to rotate it. It does. It is the mirror image. All right, and then this one, we decided we'd be using this and then figure the rest out. So I'm just figuring out which way it fits best. I think it fits best down here. And then we're going to grab a little pen and fit it in. Perfect. And then you have this little bit sticking out, and that's okay. All right, so then this is going to be that bit. And what did we do at the top? Oh, it was this one, and we were going to do a notebook of some kind. That one's pink, so let's go with the purple here. And I actually think those bumps look good with the bound part of the planner there. Okay, and then we had the pen, so what if we use the other bit of the pen? Just let me trim off some of the white, knowing that we're gonna cut it off anyways, and just do it like that. It's easiest to trim them when you can see where the page ends, so sometimes you have to flip around until you can. All right, look at that. That's so cute. Oh my gosh. Okay, so just because I pulled this off and it's not sticking down too well anymore, I'm just going to put this one right down here because we're going to be collaging this all the way up to this point. So we're going to leave it like that. And now we're going to do this back side with the other theme with all the stickers that I want to use that I didn't use yet. And we're just going to work our way down the page. Love a good planner stack, of course. A little flower in there for funsies, and to have some things hanging off the edge and some things not. So like, you can't even see this one, but when you open this page, you want to see a good amount of stuff. So we're just going with that. All right, getting a plant here. We're gonna stick like a little pen or something in there. Oh, here's a pencil. Just like that. We're gonna trim everything in a minute. Even though the shoe is unrelated to planners, I think it's very cute. I used to wear Converse all the time. So blast from the past. There's a lot of pink here. I want to use this one, but maybe I use this one instead, because it's just better. And then I am going to trim this one and reuse a bit of the pencil down here just to fill that. And then let's see. It is covering everything, but I feel like we could get something right there. Let's go with a flower. And we're going to put all the boxes and stuff in a minute, so you'll see how that changes things too. We're going to get the front collage done first as well. Okay. Alrighty. That's so cute. Okay, I love that. We need to do this side, and we are gonna do both types of stickers on this page so that it merges what we've done over here. So I'm just gonna go back and forth and grab some things. Okay, I'm gonna pick up a few stickers. These are some good ones. And we're going to go back here, and oh, I do want to use this because I love this little package with all the planner mail inside. That's so fun. Okay, so we're going to put this one here. I'm just like fitting things together at this point and kind of going with it. Okay, let's put that in there. Let's get a little highlighter in. Kind of fill this as well. Let's just check. Are we covering it all? Yeah, there's a little bit there. I don't know if we need to cover that or not. We'll figure that out. Okay, we do need something else here, and of course right there. So not pink, because we've got pink and pink. Okay, I have an idea, but I'm just checking if there's anything else that I want. Oh no, this would work. Okay, let's do, oh, those sunglasses are so cute. Okay, I want the flower right here and a little bit of the shades on the page. That's good. Do I need something there? I really don't think I do, just because putting something here would stick out from this one. So I think we're going to leave it. Almost there. So many sticker scraps. Come on. It's all stuck to me. Okay, that one's just going to stay stuck to me for a minute while we finish this part up. All right, so when we do boxes, we need to look at both box pages because the colors may be nice to merge them all together. So we've got this page, and we have this page. So looking at that, I'm going to start at the back because I can use the bigger stickers there. And I know I want to use the blue one and not the yellow one. So we're going to do that and put it here. I like to put one sticker per page at first and then layer them over. I want to make sure I have like the main sticker on it. Let's just go with yellow to get some bright in, at least on one page. Okay, then this one we'll do down here. We're flipping back and forth between the different ones. It's better up here. I like to make them even, side to side, top to bottom, etc. I just think it looks nice. Okay, here let's do one of the blue ones. And generally when I'm doing this, each page is a day of journaling. So I want to make sure that I have at least one box per page, just because I like to like highlight one thing from the day outside of just the text of today we did this, you know, highlight a current event, highlight the funniest moment of the day, you know, whatever it could be. Okay, and then let's do purple. Okay, now that we've done that, we're gonna get one sticker per page coming layered with it. So just thinking about the colors we have left. Okay. I want a big sticker here just because we have more space. So we're gonna do that. And then let's go from the front to choose the remainder of the stickers to make sure the smaller ones get in here first. Okay. Let's get a yellow in here. I always like to layer the boxes a little bit. I just think it adds some visual interest to the page. But if you don't want to waste like usable space, you can always layer it over, like layer it outside so that they're next to each other instead of on top of each other. And that looks nice too. See, we're running out of these smaller box stickers. So that's why I was going from the front with the smaller pages, because I will have to do some sticker surgery over here, and it's easier to do it on the bigger pages when you end up with a larger sticker. So what color sticker do we want there? Let's go with blue, and we're going to sticker surgery it. So, because these two together are the same size and it looks a bit big, so I'm just going to make this one a little bit smaller. So what I'm going to do is lay half of it down first, and then the other one to do sticker surgery, I'm just going to make the box smaller. I'm going to do my best to line up the lines so it looks like a box. You can obviously still see the line across here a little bit, but it looks like a box. It looks like its own box. It's fine from far away. You can hardly notice, and it looks great. Okay. Now, on a few of these, look at how many of these smaller boxes we have. Actually, on all of these, we can go ahead and put one more box. So we've got that. This one, let's go with a purple. Sometimes when you're running out of space, I just put another box sideways. I don't mind writing this way sometimes, and like I just put the date on there on these small ones. So I'm okay if I put them sideways, I think it's still, like, it still works really well. But of course, you don't have to do that if it bugs you, because we all have our different preferences with how our journals and planners look. And what I do might not be your preference. Okay, here we'll do a bright pink. All right, and then this one, let's do one of the blues. The last thing we'll do is just layer a sticker, you know, with each of these boxes if I feel it needs a little more decor. But if not, then we'll just let it be. Like, for instance, here, I feel like this is a little gap that I probably wouldn't write in. So if we have a small sticker we could put there, that would fill a nice gap that I think would look pretty cool, like this one. So here, there's a lot of decor here, so I wouldn't need that. That's a little gap right there. Do we have any small stickers on this one left? We do have a little highlighter, but I'm not sure that that works all the way because there's a highlighter right there. So let's look at these other ones. We have a little bow. Let's just fill the gap a little bit and have this poking in a little bit there. That's okay. And then add something over here for balance. So since we have one bow, let's just add another bow and have it again slightly over the edge there. This one I'm going to shift a little though. If I can pick it up. Oh, it's ripping a little. We're just going to leave it. That's all right. Okay, here, again, this little gap I probably wouldn't fill. And that actually is a great place for the highlighter because the highlighter is bent. So we can kind of wrap it this way a little bit to fill that gap. We've got that little bit. So how about a pen or pencil? And we can just kind of go like this. And then over here, we can do our little watch. We can leave that blank, that might get filled. And then over here, I don't think we need to do anything. There's no big gap. We could put a little one right there as well, I think. Yeah, that's feels a little smaller because it's shorter than this one did. And then right here, let's just get the highlighter in like that just to fill that gap because those are places you probably wouldn't write. So it's nice to fill them just to fill up that space. Anyways, we are done. That is everything. This is our full spread using the Planning a Life I Love Volume 3 sticker book by kellofaplan. I love this one. Set your alarm for tomorrow. All the details are down below. It releases July 10th, and I love it. The affiliate link is down below in case you choose to shop. And this is just so cute. I love how it turned out. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.